Hey, water signs, it's Nicola. So this is your daily read. This is for Wednesday, November the 27th, 2019. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? All right, give me, got to reshuffle. We got one left behind. So some of you guys could be feeling left behind. You could be leaving someone behind. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for Wednesday, November 27th. All right. Give me guidance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Cancer, we have Angel of Clearing. It says your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Messages, guidance. All right, so we have Goddess of Shadows. It says what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. We also have Angel of Diet and Nutrition. It says pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. This is also about what you take into yourself. I say that every time because it's important that you remember that every time. What messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages for guidance do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And we have Angel of Support. It says the universe has heard your silent call for help. All right, so the underlying message for all of my water signs is Angel of Self-Worth. It says you are currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to regain your self-worth. Let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for Wednesday, November the 27th, 2019. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Wednesday, November the 27th, 2019. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. Cancer, we got Chariot under here. So this could be for you. Okay? Ace of Cups here. You could have a new opportunity here. Potential new opportunity in love. Let's see here. This could be a new person coming in as well. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. So you guys could have a new person coming in. Seven of Wands here. In the past, you could have been resistant. Could have been in a space of being very protective of what you believe. Wheel of Fortune here. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune is about change. Okay? Four of Pentacles here. That's no sorry. Wait. All right. Y'all, I'm gonna have to go to my because it's gonna go back off in a minute. So let me go to my clock. Turn it off. Oh, it's off. I think it's off. Oh, it's off. Never mind. All right. So Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you could be in a space of needing to hold, or in a space of holding your own power. Now, the Four of Pentacles can represent being too cautious. It can represent, especially if you have someone new and you're resistant moving forward with them, it could be being too cautious. For some of you guys, you could be in a space of holding on, because Four of Pentacles could be holding on, like not wanting to let go of something. What's the outcome here? Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's going to be some mental clarity here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. I feel like for some of you guys, you have a new offer, but I don't know if you're going to move forward. I feel like you're in a space of kind of trying to hold on to what you have. So Page of Cups here. We have the Nine of Swords. There is some anxiety. King of Wands here. So some of you guys are dealing with the Sagittarius here. Maybe a new person coming in. Check out the fire sign reading. I feel like you may have reason to be cautious, to be honest with you. But I do feel like there's some anxiety about what you feel, about some new inspirations. Maybe you like someone that may be childish. They may be a fire sign. They may have this king energy, but they may be slightly childish. Knight of Pentacles universe. I feel like for a long time there could have been something. Maybe there's an end to some responsibilities, and now you're having anxiety about moving forward. So Seven of Wands here. Why is the Seven of Wands here? 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 We have Nine of Wands, Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, so some of you guys are needing to find the strength here. I feel like you're resisting overcoming a connection, and that's what I'm seeing. Something that is imbalanced. It's almost like you're resistant to finding your strength to create wealth or create stability for self. So you could definitely be holding on to something here, and that may be not allowing you to move forward. Wheel of Fortune here in the surrounding energy. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? I feel like you need to find the motivation to move forward. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? Five of Wands here. I do feel like there's some conflict. Hierophant here. This is, okay, so I feel like you're holding on, hoping that you can change the conflicts within a relationship. Now, some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. Could also be dealing with a Sagittarius here. But I feel like for some of you guys, there could be someone else. Either that's hidden and that's why there's some conflicts in the relationship. I feel like you're going to find out some truth here, because Moon card is under here, and Moon card was the underlying energy for, well, one of the underlying energies for the air sign reading. Not saying you're dealing with an air sign, but I remember that clearly. All right, so Four of Pentacles here. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Ace of Swords here. Three of Wands here. Six of Wands. So I feel like you need to find the strength to move forward. Yeah, Seven of Swords here. The underlying energy here is you're needing to see the truth about some deception, or see the truth about some unstable situation, unstable efforts. I feel like your thoughts are unstable at the moment. I feel like you're in a space of not being free to really move forward in peace. I feel like you keep going back within your thoughts. And I think you need to be more discerning. Cut away things that don't need you, cut away things that you don't need, and maybe don't need you, because some of you guys could be holding on to someone because you think they need you, but they don't. Okay, with the Six of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, moving forward, establish your strength. Ace of Swords, a new challenging beginning for you, no doubt. But I feel like for some of you guys, you kind of know this already. So Ace of Swords here as the outcome. Why is this Ace of Swords here? Ace of Swords represents mental clarity. So I feel like you'll have mental clarity by the Ace of Swords is one day. So within a day, you'll have some mental clarity. Something has changed here. Why is this Ace of Swords here? All right. Yeah, I can't get this damn thing up. There we go. All right. So yeah, Eight of Swords. So I feel like underneath here, you may be restricted. Okay. I'm not going to read them in reverse because I picked them up off the floor, but they are, three of the four of them were in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles were in reverse, the Emperor was in reverse, and the Page of Cups was in reverse. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could be choosing not to gain your independence, not to set boundaries to a situation. I feel like you're wanting to manifest something. The problem that I have underneath all of this, Eight of Swords here, I feel like you're needing to release the mental restrictions that you have. This is kind of what's keeping you in this space of and that's Eight Swords plus this Ace of Swords is Nine Swords. So, and Nine Swords is here when it comes to trusting your own intuition. It's almost like you don't want to trust your intuition about something that is changing, and you could be holding on to whatever mental clarity you feel like you have within the situation. The problem that I have, you've manifested someone new here. You've manifested either a new person or a new opportunity here. But I feel like you have to gain control and really be confident, and I don't feel like you are. So I feel like you have a challenging new beginning here, but I do feel like you're needing to let go of whatever you've been holding on to in order to move toward that. All right. So let's see. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords is definitely a new, I feel like you're going to find out information about a new person. Someone new to be coming into your life, or you're finding out information about a new person. So let's see what messages we have. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus, moving forward. What messages do we have? Okay. Give me guidance for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus. We have the future. Yeah, I do feel like you need to be nurturing your future. You need to be moving forward. So we have the future. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Messages, guidance, Scorpio. I do feel like you guys need to be looking toward the future. Even Scorpio here, adapting to new beginnings. Okay, so I do feel like you guys are moving towards something new. You're needing to focus on moving towards something new. What messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, or Pisces? We have revelations. So I do feel like you're going through this revelation. That's a 10, okay? For some of you guys, 10 represents the end of something, because at every ending there's a new beginning. I feel like you're in a space of really needing to radically accept this transformation. That's what I got. Until next time, y'all.